How did the Nazis subvert the German government and break political opposition? When the Nazis came into power, they had about a third of the German vote. When Hitler was appointed chancellor on January 30th, 1933, a third of the population, roughly, was in support, had voted for the Nazis. In the last free elections in Germany, before Hitler's appointment, the Nazis had gotten about 33% of the vote. Another way to put that is 2/3 of the German population might not have been opposed to all the things the Nazis stood for, but given a choice, they chose another political party. So how did a party that really had about a third of the population behind it manage within 6 months of 1933 to transform a democratic government into a would-be totalitarian state? It was a regime driven by an ideology that believed that it had discovered the key to all human history, and that the movement, the National Socialist movement, found itself at the turning point of all human history. It had to act, or humankind would go in the wrong direction. That meant that whatever was necessary to be done to save humanity from taking the wrong path was justified. And if that trampled on traditional morality, too bad. Why was there so little opposition of Nazi racial policy that would lead from the economic boycotts of Jewish businesses in 1933 to the grisly horrors of Auschwitz? How did that happen? How did so-called Aryan Germans react to the regime's measures, the step-by-step exclusion of Jews from German society, and then ultimately their transport and extermination? What would you have done? How would you have reacted? Would you have been among those who actually recognized the evil of this movement at a time when it was still possible to do something about it? We all like to think we would. Would we? Would we be among those courageous few who were actually able to take steps of resistance against the regime? Would you have had the courage to act?